Welcome to this visit to the Ardennes countryside. Spa-Francorchamps hosted its first Grand Prix back in 1925, and this historic track is loved by drivers and fans alike. And us here in the commentary box too. So it's a warm welcome from the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 meters of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent flat out, a good top speed will be vital for success. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And McKinnon completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Sainz, Lando Norris, and Hanya, Ocon, Russell, Piastri, and Nico Hülkenberg, Fernando Alonso, Behrman, Andrea Kimi and Gasly, Stroll, Bortoletto, Alex Albon, and Franco Colapinto. Lawson and Arvid Lindblad rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me, a man, well, what more can I say? But he's a legend. Anthony Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometers an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
And we're underway for the formation lap here at Spa. The cars begin their lap around the circuit that rises and falls through the hills of the Ardennes forest. As always, the fans are here in their thousands and the atmosphere is incredible. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can. And they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, failing that, within the points.
And Formula 1 is underway for the Belgian Grand Prix. Great start for Maman Resing.
All right, we're seeing a loss of power from the turbocharger now. Loss of power on the turbo.
He's up to second place. He still follows Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc holds the lead. Both Ferraris are in the lead. Charles Leclerc has the lead for the moment.
It was 5 red lights flashing, and instantly Norris and Verstappen knew they were in trouble. And from Verstappen's position here, it would have been easy to pass him and slow down and stay behind the Ferrari, but he timed the section well, giving Norris space into the corner.
Maman Resing is getting closer, going into the final corner, shadowing Leclerc. Leclerc defends, but Maman Resing activates the DRS system.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap,
They are side by side into the first corner. An incredible race. Once again, it's Ferrari against Ferrari.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
This is truly amazing Formula 1 action.
Okay, mate, that's Charles ahead of you now. Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race.
Maman Resing and Charles Leclerc.
It was truly painful for Leclerc to be covered by the very smoking exhaust from Maman Resing.
The pit stop strategy was too fast by Maman Resing, and while on the 6th lap, Charles Leclerc was in first position. Oh, Maman Resing only changed tyres, even though, as we saw, that he seemed to have an engine failure, because it was clear that the smoke coming out of his car was very thick. Verstappen and Piastri also chose to change tyres faster, and would they get a better time?
Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Charles is in for his stop now.
The soft tyres are starting to give up. Grip is dropping. The temperature is rising, and this is when the engineers start to get nervous on the pit wall. Box this lap, box this lap. The phrase that could decide the win. We're on lap 7 now, and now, here it is. The camera immediately pans to the pit lane. The mechanics are in their respective positions. The medium tyres are ready. The front jack is ready. The rear jack is ready. And this is Maman Resing, the son of the tyre repair entrepreneur from Indonesia. And Maman Resing brought Ferrari to become champions at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit, the Belgian Grand Prix, after the last time Ferrari was the fastest in 2019.
Come on, team! This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Wow, it was truly an amazing race, especially with Maman Resing Orang Sunda de Ecolot, Hadilah Manir, Man Kamar, Damang, a serious challenger to Verstappen and Lando Norris. Congratulations to the duo Ferrari, who managed to achieve first and second place on the podium.
They're driving out there with very little pressure. You know they have the performance, they know they've got the car under them as well, and this has done no harm, of course, for their championship chances.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again.